Hey there, fellow geography enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: 6 U.S. states that could turn Canadian overnight, if just one thing happens. Now, we're not talking about invasions or referendums or anything like that. We're talking about the power of what if. What if, through some bizarre twist of fate, the border between the U.S. and Canada shifted overnight? Which states would suddenly find themselves trading stars and stripes for maple leaves? Let's get started. Let's start with the most geographically obvious, Alaska. This vast, rugged state is not only the largest in the United States but also one of the most sparsely populated. Its sheer size and remote location make it a land of extremes, from its towering mountain ranges to its expansive tundra. Alaska's natural beauty is unparalleled, with glaciers, fjords, and an abundance of wildlife that includes grizzly bears, moose, and bald eagles. It's a place where nature reigns supreme, and human presence is but a small dot on the vast landscape. I mean, it's right there, perched atop the continental U.S. like a giant frosty beanie. This unique positioning gives Alaska a distinct identity, separate from the rest of the United States. Its proximity to Canada has fostered a close relationship between the two regions, with shared cultural and economic ties. The landscape is a testament to the power of nature, with its dramatic peaks and valleys shaped by millennia of geological activity. It's a place where adventure awaits at every turn, whether you're hiking through Denali National Park or exploring the icy waters of the Inside Passage. Alaska shares a whopping 1,538 miles of border with Canada. That's longer than the U.S.-Mexico border. This extensive border has made Alaska and Canada natural partners in many ways. The two regions share not only a physical boundary but also a deep connection through their indigenous cultures, which have thrived in these harsh environments for thousands of years. The border itself is a testament to the close ties between the two regions, with numerous crossings that facilitate trade, travel, and cultural exchange. And it's not just proximity. The history and culture of Alaska are deeply intertwined with those of Canada. The indigenous peoples of Alaska, such as the Inuit and the Tlingit, have cultural and familial ties that stretch across the border. These connections have been maintained for generations, despite the political boundaries that separate them. The shared history of exploration and settlement in the region has also left a lasting impact, with many towns and cities in both Alaska and Canada bearing the marks of their rugged, frontier past. Alaska was actually part of Russia until 1867, when the United States purchased it. This monumental event, known as the Alaska Purchase, was a turning point in the history of the region. The transfer of ownership from Russia to the United States opened up new opportunities for exploration and development. The purchase was initially met with skepticism, with many Americans dubbing it Seward's Folly after Secretary of State William H. Seward, who orchestrated the deal. However, the discovery of gold and other natural resources soon proved the value of this vast, untamed land. Imagine if, in an alternate timeline, that deal had fallen through and Russia had sold to Canada instead. The entire geopolitical landscape of North America would be different. Canada would have gained a vast new territory, rich in natural resources and strategic importance. The cultural and economic ties between Alaska and Canada would be even stronger, with shared governance and infrastructure. The possibilities are endless, and it's fascinating to think about how history could have taken a different path. Think of the possibilities. Poutine and polar bears, eh? The blending of Canadian and Alaskan cultures would have created a unique and vibrant region with a rich tapestry of traditions and customs. The culinary delights of Canada, such as poutine, would have found a new home in the Alaskan wilderness, while the iconic wildlife of the region, like polar bears, would have become even more emblematic of this northern frontier. It's a fun and intriguing thought experiment that highlights the interconnectedness of our world and the many ways in which history shapes our present and future. Next up, we have Washington State. This Pacific Northwest gem is known for its lush landscapes, vibrant cities, and a unique blend of urban and natural beauty. But what if I told you there's more to Washington than meets the eye? Now you might be thinking, Washington? Really? Yes, really. Washington is not just about the Space Needle or Pike Place Market. There's a fascinating connection that extends beyond its borders. But hear me out. Washington shares a 157-mile border with British Columbia, and the two regions have a lot in common. This border is more than just a line on a map. It's a gateway to shared culture, economy, and environment. Both are known for their stunning natural beauty, From the Cascade Mountains to the Salish Sea, these regions are a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering everything from hiking and skiing to sailing and whale watching. They also boast thriving tech industries, with Seattle and Vancouver as major hubs. Companies like Microsoft, Amazon, and numerous startups have made Seattle a tech powerhouse, while Vancouver is home to a growing number of tech firms and innovation centers. Plus, let's be honest, Seattleites already have that whole indie, coffee-loving vibe down pat. They'd fit right in. The coffee culture in Seattle is legendary, with countless indie coffee shops and a community that truly appreciates a good brew. Outdoor activities are another common thread. Whether it's hiking through lush forests, kayaking in pristine waters, or simply enjoying the breathtaking views, both Washington and British Columbia offer endless opportunities for adventure. The cultural scene is vibrant and diverse in both regions. Seattle and Vancouver host numerous cultural festivals, celebrating everything from music and film to food and art. The diversity of these communities adds a rich tapestry of experiences and traditions. Sustainability is also a key focus. Both Seattle and Vancouver are leaders in green initiatives, promoting sustainable living and environmental stewardship. From green buildings to extensive public transportation systems, these cities are paving the way for a more sustainable future. Cross-border collaborations are common, with joint ventures and partnerships that benefit both sides. Whether it's in business, education, or environmental conservation, Washington and British Columbia work together to create a stronger, more connected region. Ultimately, the connection between Washington and British Columbia is a testament to the power of community and collaboration. These regions share more than just a border. They share a way of life that values nature, innovation, and cultural richness. So the next time you think of Washington, remember that its story extends beyond its state lines, reaching into the beautiful Canadian waters of British Columbia. Let's head east to Maine, the Pine Tree State. Now, Maine shares a 611-mile border with Canada, and they're practically siblings when it comes to their love of all things outdoors. Think rugged coastlines, dense forests, and that crisp, clean air that just screams northern adventure. Plus, Maine is already famous for its lobster. Imagine how much better it would taste with a side of poutine and a Nanaimo bar for dessert. Chapter 4. Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. And soon to be Canadian, eh? Our next contender is Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. Now Minnesota shares a 541-mile border with Canada, and they both know a thing or two about surviving long, cold winters. They're also both known for their friendly people, hockey obsession, and love of all things outdoors. Plus, imagine the epic cross-border fishing trips. We're talking walleye, muskie, northern pike. The possibilities are endless. Chapter 5, Michigan, from Mitten State to Maple Leaf State. Now let's talk about Michigan, the Mitten State. Michigan, known for its unique mitten shape, is a state rich in natural beauty and cultural heritage. It's a place where the love for the outdoors is deeply ingrained in the lifestyle of its residents. From the bustling cities to the serene countryside, Michigan offers a diverse range of experiences. Michigan is practically surrounded by the Great Lakes, which it shares with Canada. These vast bodies of fresh water are not just a geographical feature but a way of life for many Michiganders. The Great Lakes provide a natural border and a shared resource that connects Michigan to Canada in a unique way. The lakes are a source of recreation, transportation, and even inspiration for countless artists and writers, and we all know that the Great Lakes region is like one big, happy, freshwater family. The communities around the lakes share a bond that goes beyond borders. Whether it's a summer day spent boating or a winter afternoon playing hockey on a frozen lake, the Great Lakes bring people together in a way that few other places can. The lakes are a symbol of unity and shared heritage for both Americans and Canadians. They're connected by their love of boating, fishing, and of course, hockey. These activities are more than just pastimes, they are a way of life. Boating on the clear waters of the Great Lakes, fishing for the catch of the day, and playing hockey on a frozen pond are traditions that have been passed down through generations. These shared experiences create a sense of community and belonging that transcends national boundaries. Plus, Michigan already has a strong Canadian influence thanks to its proximity to Ontario. The cultural exchange between Michigan and Ontario is evident in many aspects of daily life. From the food we eat to the sports we play, Canadian culture has left its mark on Michigan. This influence is particularly strong in cities like Detroit, where the Canadian flag is a common sight. and cross-border friendships are a part of everyday life. Just imagine how much more Tim Hortons we'd have. Tim Hortons, the beloved Canadian coffee chain, is already a favorite in Michigan. With more locations, we could enjoy even more of their delicious coffee and donuts. But beyond the coffee, the idea of Michigan becoming the Maple Leaf State is a fun way to highlight the close relationship between Michigan and Canada. It's a reminder of how our neighbors to the north have influenced and enriched our lives in so many ways. Chapter 6. Vermont. Green Mountains, Green Country. Last but not least, we have Vermont, the Green Mountain State. Vermont shares a 90-mile border with Quebec, and they're practically cut from the same flannel shirt. They're both known for their stunning fall foliage, charming small towns, and independent spirit. Plus, Vermont is already famous for its maple syrup. Imagine how much better it would be with a side of Canadian bacon and a cup of Tim Hortons coffee. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. We've explored some hypothetical scenarios where US states might have become part of Canada, but ultimately, it's up to you to decide. Let us know in the comments which state you think would make the best addition to Canada. See you next time.